Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode here on the J72 Gaming channel. My name is Jacob, but you can just call me Jay here. Today I wanted to dive into the Isle and, I kind of thought within 5 minutes, what's a fun challenge that I can come up with really quickly? And to me, the answer to that was to put the Hypsi in harm's way. So today we're going to be doing a challenge with the Hypsi where I start up at the Giant Arch River and journey all the way to the swamps along the riverside to kind of risk life and limb alongside these dinos and carnos and even some pteranodons if they want to swoop at me. So yeah, this journey is going to be starting up at the River Crown. We're going to go south along the Giant Arch. We're going to go down the waterfall, follow the Arch River all the way to the cave waterfall, where I am going to do something cheeky. I am going to go swim through that cave entrance. So let's hope there's no dino hanging out when I get to that spot. After that, we're going to head up north along the Central River, which is the most popular section on the map. We're going to hit the bumpy confluences, which is one of the most other popular spots of the map. Lots of fights go on there. And then we'll head over east through the Delta River, through the Jungle Gully, which is really shallow, so I can run along there, and very likely to see people there as well. And then we're going to head, take us south. We're going to take a southern turn when we hit the Delta confluences, go all the way down to the swamps, and head on east over to the Eastern River. So I hope you guys are interested in that idea and want to join me in that adventure. It should be pretty fun. I'm pretty excited to put the Hypsi in harm's way. It usually gets a pretty good laugh. So yeah, guys, if you enjoy this video, remember to like and subscribe and do all those awesome YouTube things. It really does help out the channel grow, and I definitely appreciate it. So thank you for doing that. And if you'd like to join our Discord, we have a Discord link in the description below. Feel free to check that out to join our Sauropod Squad community. I hope to see you guys over there. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy this video as well. And yeah, let's get into it. Enjoy. Alright everybody, so I've gone ahead and spawned in here in the north, and I'm gonna have to get on over to the starting location for this river run. So let's go ahead and just bounce my way through this forest real quick, and we'll go ahead and get in position to do this river run. It's gonna be exciting. Let's get into it. So guys, as I journey over here to the starting location, I just kind of want to talk to you guys about my thought process behind this challenge. And honestly, just thought of it about 20 minutes ago. I was like, you know what? I want to get a recording in for tomorrow's video. Like, what should I do? And I was like, I want to play something that grows quickly so that I can get the video out for these guys. And it occurred to me that Hypsis obviously have, they're grown, or fully grown when they spawn. So I was like, that'll be a good idea. That'll be a good idea. We'll go with one of those. And then I was like, well, okay, where's the challenge in the Hypsi? Like, I've always loved playing the Hypsi with my Hypsi spinning challenge. It's great fun, just because they're little rascals. I mean, look at this little guy. Like, how can you say no to this guy? But yeah, they're little rascals. But the problem is it's not really hard to play them, right? They don't have a grow system, and so the excitement is pretty much putting yourself in sketchy situations to have a lot of fun with them. So with that thought in mind, while I sit here and just get some stamina and continue to look absolutely adorable here, with that in mind, I came up with the idea of let's put the Hypsi in a location where it's always in danger, which is on the water's edge. So like I explained in the intro, guys, that's the plan. I'm gonna make myself basically be really close to the water at all times and run this river run. It'll be interesting when I have to veer off to get some food every now and then, and I'm sure we're gonna see tons and tons of players and probably get snapped out by a few crocs. But yeah, if I fail, I'll just spawn in another one, get to where I was, and get through the journey. So we'll definitely reach the destination today, but we'll see just what happens along the way, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I think it could be fun, and I hope you guys enjoy, so join me on this adventure. Alright everybody, so I got the Hypsi all the way up here. We're on top of the River Crown. You can see just south of us. I'll go ahead and give a sniff here. You can see directly south of us, more or less, a little bit east. But that is the Giant Arch. So we are on the right river, and it's time to start our river run. You may also notice a graphical difference. I actually brought my my shadows down from high to medium. I think that's really going to help the frame rate, even though, unfortunately, I think it does look, obviously, a little bit worse as far as graphics go. But shadows, they eat up RAM and whatnot when you're filming stuff. So this should be pretty good. We're looking okay on food and water. not that bad at all. Water's, you know, a little bit bad. So I think I'm going to top off here and really start this river run in style by hoping to not get eaten by a croc. I didn't hear one when I was kind of like messing around up there for a little bit, so let's hope we don't die right here and right now. But I think it's safe. All right. Give a little victory screech to start our race. And away we go. Yeah, guys, I'm going to not really have any like hard challenge limits, right? Like on how far I can go up and down. I'm just gonna run the rivers. You know, I'm just gonna kind of hang out and see what Evrima brings me. And one thing I am gonna come across, there's a lot of logs and down debris like that I'm gonna have to jump over. And I think I'm gonna be psyching myself out a lot because I keep hearing fish swim around, and every time I stop, I'm like, Dino. You know, like it's like, am I gonna die? Here comes the lunge. Yeah, I am pretty sure we're gonna get lunged at least, I don't know, at least twice this whole time. We'll see. I mean, if you were playing a Dino and you had a Hypsi like I am, just kind of walking, I'm pretty sure you would take the lunge. Now, if you guys have been watching my good growing spots videos, you will, or you might remember that this spot up here by the giant arches is one of the most quiet spots in the entire map. So I really don't expect a Dino to be hanging out around here. Super quiet, super peaceful, and honestly, I think pretty good with plants. Let's go ahead and sniff for a second. I saw one for a second. Kind of hard to tell where it's coming from. Over there. There it is. Over that way. They also said in the dev blog, the last one, which was, what, 14? Called Building Up. They said they're going to change the sniff animation, so I'm really excited for that to come in. Sniffing animation as far as the way plants look. So they're not going to change how the down corpses look. They're just going to make the plant sniff mechanic look like the down corpse sniff mechanic. Alright guys, we are approaching our first landmark, the giant arches. Let's go ahead and see if we can see anybody up here. Now, there's almost always pteranodons, for sure, and very likely to be a Dino down at the bottom. So let's see if that holds true. Whoa! Sketch! Like I said, we're going to come across a lot of these today, and hopefully there isn't a Dino waiting by one to eat us, but hopefully I'll get away. So yeah, welcome to the giant arches. I love this place. We really do need nesting to come out though. I wanna get some stegos and tenos to just kind of post up and have a huge herd that just kind of hangs out here, you know, just calls it their own. Really can't wait. Actually, let's take this opportunity to hop the river. It's a little shallow there. And let's see what's going on over at the waterfall. Okay, it's probably pretty loud, so I'm not going to say too much. Just enjoy the view for a second. Alright, let's get out of here. It's loud. Okay, a little bit away from that roaring, rampaging waterfall there. I've got my headphones on, so it's super loud for me. I know I adjusted a little bit for you guys, but it's still loud. Okay, it's peaceful to hang out with, but it's definitely rampaging. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. I'm assuming there's a croc. I am playing on Ibis Isle, by the way, so it is very likely to have players kind of hanging out at the major hotspots. Had about, I think, 58 people on when I logged on, and it's evening, West Coast, so yeah, people are around. But doesn't seem to be any Dinos here. Go ahead and actually give us a sniff. I do hear pteranodons, and they're for sure gonna peck at me. Not super close. That's okay. I'm okay on food. And we're heading towards a pretty good area, so I'm not worried at all. Alright, let's continue down our river run and see if we can see some dinos. Ooh. I just heard a sniff. Let's go ahead and wallow. So, I hope a dino doesn't take this opportunity. I heard a sniff. It sounded like a, Arno or a Utah. I guess it could have been a, Pteranodon. Uh-oh, this is not good. Let's make it to the other side. Sketch. Help! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can we get up here? No! Okay, you know what? We are gonna have to cross the river. Luckily, these Hypsies are pretty quick. Let's hope, oh man, it's so scary. There could be no players anywhere near me, but it's terrifying going in the water. And those water effects, though, they look good. Okay, I've popped a squat to regain some stamina. It goes up so fast, I love that. Something I want to talk to you guys about is the Hypsi special ability, and whether or not you guys think it should get a little bit more. So looking forward in the future of the game, we may be getting burrowing for the Dryo, which is awesome, and I'm a huge proponent for it. I hope it happens, and I'm excited for it. However, I have seen a few people be like, well, maybe the Hypsi should get it as well. Like, the Hypsi has the... Oh, there's our first dino, by the way. So the Hypsi has, you know, the spitting mechanic, right? Is that actually Hypsi? Oh, it's an AI Dryo. We'll leave him be. It has the spitting mechanic, but I think it should deserve to get burrowing as well. If not burrowing, then it would be really cool to see them get a tree climbing ability like the Herrera is going to get. I'm not actually sure. I think they might have soft confirmed or spoken about it and been like, yeah, Hypsi should get tree climbing too. So I don't know. Could be confirmed or not. I don't have my intel on that locked down, so to speak. But personally, I think I would want to see them kind of get both. I mean, if it's kind of believable for an animal to do something and that mechanic is in the game, then I think, yeah, like burrowing should be given to a lot of dinosaurs. I think it just makes sense, and, you know, some can burrow, some can even enter burrows, but they can't dig them. And so same with trees. Some can get up in the trees, some can, you know, easily get around in the trees, but some can just get in the trees, I guess. So, I don't know, they can fine-tune that as they wish. But yeah, I would really love to see the Hypsies just get a little bit more than the spitting, because the spitting's fun and all, but I would like a little bit more environmental obstacles and whatnot to use. Okay, well, we seem to have safely gotten away from that dangerous AI Dryo, the only thing we've seen so far. So let's continue our jaunt. I'll get some distance here. I think the next noteworthy place along this path is going to be gonna be right there. That's pretty noteworthy. Let's not do that again. What I'm saying is the next notable spot is going to be that cave waterfall that connects the Central River to the Arch River. But first, I'm actually going to take a short side cut over here. Bumping into trees, and let's get some food real quick. There she blows. The berry bush. Delicious. I guess not really berries. They're kind of... I don't know, I've never really zoomed in on these before. I guess they're just like nice red flowers. Kind of look like berry bushes from a glance, but nah. Alright, topped off in food, topped off in water. Or, sorry, stamina. Let's go back to the water. Alright, guys, back at our river run, and unfortunately... fortunately, it's a beautiful sunset, which means that very soon I'm going to have to up the saturation and the contrast for you guys to see. I wonder how it will look with the shadows changed, so let me know what it looks like in a bit. But, we're actually... I'm thinking back to the last time I played a Dino, we're actually still pretty far up the river. I remember this obstacle and this rock being pretty close to the Arch River compared to the waterfall. So let me actually, let me get my sprinting legs and my jogging legs going, and let's get some distance. Here's actually a really cool part of the river not many people get to see, other than Dino players. It's just this little stretch along the Arch River that is really rocky. What I find interesting about it, as far as location goes, go ahead and jump up here. As far as locations goes, it's more or less where the old mossy pond used to be. So it's interesting that they still kind of have some rock features more or less in the same area. It's just not identical to the way it used to be. Anyway, we have made it to our destination along this river run, our first destination, I should say. Now, this place terrifies me because, like I said in the intro, I am going to go through the cave waterfall hole, if you will, down at the bottom, which is basically opening up to the center of the map, which is basically the most concentrated hotspot of Deinosuchuses in the entire map. If not here, then it's the swamp. So yeah, before I get too close to this waterfall, let's actually cross over to the left. That's going to be our way down. Hope we don't get et by a Dino. Uh-oh. I completely ran out of stamina. Am I just going to die right here? Yo, I didn't think that through. I didn't think that through. I didn't think that through. No! For real? The jump took up so much stamina. Why? Oh, that's hilarious. Well, like I said, dying isn't going to be that big of an issue. So let's go ahead and get back to where we were. I'll spawn in the south, and then we can run up over there. That's hilarious. My bad, that was a mistake. Not a problem, though. It spawns us here, just underneath the, that's Pocket Pool over there, which is why you see all that action. If I run directly north, we'll be right back where we were. And we're back. Okay, this time, I'm gonna sit and get my full stamina before jumping the river. Okay, full stam. Let's try this one more time with a little bit more strategy and finesse. Boing! So it does take, yeah, it takes like half, but I should be able to actually make it this time. Oh, is that my dead corpse? It scared me. I think that's my dead floating Hypsi corpse. I thought it was a croc. Okay, let's go down here. Now this guy's gonna be like the scariest part of today. There's usually a Dino just kind of chilling in here because it's like it's a spot, you know what I mean? So I kind of want to like walk in quietly. Let's see what's going on here. I want to conserve my stamina for the ridiculous swim I'm about to do. And I'll do it, guys. If there's a Dino there, you saw me die. Like, it doesn't really matter on a Hypsi. We're going in. Live or die, we're swimming that cave. Look at this proud Hypsi. Strutting in all confidently. It looks like we're pretty good as far as Dinos hanging out. They could be on the other end of that cave, so who knows? Okay. Well, here goes. Alley-oop. Swim, my little Hypsi. Swim. Oh man, that took so much stam. We're already low. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I think we're good. By golly, I think we're good. Aw, yeah. What a swim. Alright. Well, we're not out of the woods yet, because now we're in the center of the map, and this place is usually quite poppin'. Let's go ahead and sit here in the safety of the tall trees, tall bushes, I guess. Get some stamina back. But we made it. Proud of you, little Hypsi. Where's your face? There it is. Proud of you. Okay. Back on the move. Keeping my ears open for stuff. I think I might have actually just heard someone behind us. Let's get running. I don't like that spot. Oh, yep, there's some Utahs behind me. I don't think that's what I heard, but that doesn't matter. I heard them then. Get away from them for sure. Now I do know a lot of baby dinos kind of use these bushes I'm running through as places to hang out and kind of try to grow. So I'm being kind of aware of that, so I don't just like bump into one and you know, they're just gonna be like, huh? snap at me. But yeah, Eva's Isle, man, seems pretty quiet tonight. I'm even going to where the hotspots are. Okay, well, coming up is an area that I've seen a lot of people on, specifically this server too, which is up ahead, around the corner. There's that little kind of like prairie area, little opening in the forest along the river's edge, and I have seen a ton of people hanging out there. And so we need to go past that first before we go into the Death's Toll Cave, the jungle gully stretch of the river, of the northern river. And that is all shallow water. However, I think it's still going to be too deep for me, I would assume. It's shallow enough for, like, baby dinos to swim, but it's not shallow at all. Like, Carnos, Utahs, everything can, like, walk in it, so it's really not that deep at all. But regardless, there is a good chance I come across somebody doing the path in there, and when you're down in that valley, like, there's no getting out, right? I'm pretty much stuck down there with them. And if they want me, they'll get me. So I'm going to have to zig and zag, juke and dodge. And, yeah, see if I can survive. Ah, here's some action. There is a dead Utah. I'm wondering if there's a dino in there using it as bait. Oh, I feel like it would have snapped at me already. I don't know. Not something I really want to hang out around for too long. Oh, there's another corpse up here, too. Okay, this is where the people are. Did I pass that corpse? I think I did. Oh, Utah's up ahead. Utah's up ahead. I gotta run right by them. Where are they? Where are you at, Utahs? Where they at? I hear them. Maybe they're like up and over this hill. Or they're just gonna come out of the corner. Come out of the trees. Just like, hello, Hypsi. They might actually be up here, to be honest, at that spot that I told you guys. I see a lot of people. Oh yeah, there's some dinos up here. Are they dead? No, these guys look alive. Let's give a sniff. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, they very much alive. Yes, they are. Hello, big guys. How you guys doing today? Not really gonna give you a chance to snap at me, but nice to see you. Alright. Let's go ahead and get over here. So this is the shallow section of the river. And I do want to test if I swim, but not necessarily right next to those guys. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, it's a swim for me. Oh, there's Utah's right there too, in the way I gotta go. Oh, they saw me. They saw me, guys. Run! They're gonna want me. Everyone wants a Hypsi. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. 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 Hi. I need to get up here so I'm faster. Oh! Blog. And frame rate. Everything's bad. Run! No, I do want to be down here, just for the challenge. I do want to be down here. Okay. Go, 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 go. Let's get some distance. Utah just kind of... He didn't know what to do. Oh, I can't see anything either. But we did see that I definitely swim a little bit. So I need to not be in the river. Wow, I can't see anything, guys. I'm just kind of hugging the wall. Yeah, that Utah, I don't know what that... He just kind of looked at me, right? And he's like, what the hell's going on here? Here's a little break in the run here. Let's get a sniffing. Get some... get our bearings back. Up here in this direction, north of us, is a ton of plants, guys. Absolute ton. Ooh, there's a corpse up there. That's a weird place for a corpse to be. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. My drink or my thirst isn't so low that I actually need to really do anything about it right now. I just wanna cruise, you know. I just wanna get some distance. This is the Death's Toll Cave Canyon, and I don't want to pay its toll. Let's be real. I don't want to pay its toll. Okay, guys, here we go. Through Death's Toll's Cave. Now, what's interesting for me right now is this is actually, if I think about it, it's really, I think my second time through here as a terrestrial. I came through here as, well, I guess not a full, I guess the first time wasn't as a terrestrial. First time was in that great Deinosuchus adventure video I did with the random stranger I met, Lifeless, who ended up being a really cool dude and went on that adventure with. And so I came through here as a dino, a pair of dinos, and we just got assaulted by so many carnos. It was crazy. I've also been through here a ton, like a lot, as the Pteranodon. But I think this is my second time just walking through here, if I'm honest. It's very interesting that, you know, you can play this game over and over again and see it a lot, and really, you know, I make videos on the map, so like I think I know this video, or I know this map pretty well, but it's very interesting to see it from different angles because I'm usually up in the sky, and so, you know, seeing them from a really small Hypsi's point of view is pretty cool. You realize like just how large this cave really is. When you're a Pteranodon, you kind of just fly through it and don't think much about it. Perspective, you know, that's all I'm saying. Very interesting stretch of this river, knowing that it's shallow and I can just kind of do this without too much worry. I am going to cross over. I think this is probably the best time to do that, since I still have to swim. This will get us over on the side that I want to for the junction to easily be able to take a right and go towards the swamp. So look at that water, guys. Every episode since the water update, I'm like, look at it. It's so shiny. It's so good. Okay. Actually, speaking about that water, let's drink some of it. Now, I don't know if you guys, you can probably hear it right now. I don't know if you noticed, but when your head goes underwater now, the sound changes. So you see that? I go under, and it's like you hear underwater. And then you pop it out, and your head is good. And when your dinosaurs kind of dipping their head in and out, you can tell keeps changing. That's so cool. I keep talking about how immersion is one of the biggest reasons why I really love this game. Like, yeah, it's fun to attack. Yeah, it's fun to make videos for you guys and do these fun little challenges, right? And just kind of be done with the game. But very often, I just log in and just, you know, do the old F10. Go to the vibe mode, you know what I mean? And just kind of, yeah, just kind of chill, hang out. Right now, it's a quiet night. Quiet night in real life. Quiet night in Evrima. Although I hear some movement in the water, so I'm going to get away from that. Because this water is no longer safe. So this water, guys, is the Central River. This one is shallow, and that's the one that dinos usually avoid unless they are really fully grown and ballsy and want to go for it. This river here, this is the Swamp River, or it used to be called the Delta. I guess it still is. And that way over there leads towards the log bridge. So we're going to go this way today to get to the swamp so that we can get all the way out to that far eastern river. That's the plan. Now, the problem with this one is it's windy, it's twisty, and being on this side, the side we're on, it's actually pretty hilly. So we're going to go for another one of these risky jumps, especially because of what I just told you about how many dinos are in here. So let's hope he makes it. He did. With ease. With ease. Okay, not a problem at all. Alright, well, let's continue and see if we do bump into any of those dinos trying to grow. And I was talking about it being an immersive and quiet night. Emphasis on the quiet. Only thing I've heard for the past 5 minutes is the Pteranodon squawking, and it was pretty far off. You can see that I've gained complete reassurance, and I'm calm around the water's edge because I don't think anybody's here. I would love to be proven wrong. Dinos, come at me. It would be awesome to see from this angle about getting snatched. But yeah, guys, it's real quiet on Ibis Isle, which is unfortunate. I did think really I would see more action than just those dinos and those Utahs. Going forward, of course, we can still see some guys, but we're really entering the quiet side of the map. Now, the thing about the swamp, at least in my eyes and kind of from my experience, the swamp has a lot of players, but all the players are hiding. They're all at the swamp to kind of pick a quiet location to grow, to stay away from everybody else. And so while you can't bump into people, everyone's generally doing their own thing. And, there's lots of Deinosuchuses growing and a few Pteranodon players grow out there as well. For herbivores, it's not as great, but it's, it's not horrible. So yeah, hopefully we will see somebody. But if not, I guess it's just you, me, and this little guy going for a hike along the river. How romantic, right? Long jog across the beach. Anyway, let's continue going. Alright guys, well, as you, me, and this Hypsi have a romantic walk on the beach, let's get a little bit personal, right? Let's get to know each other. I want to know from you guys what you want to see added into Evrima as far as aquatic dinosaurs or reptiles go. So, right, we already have the Deinosuchus, and for me personally, I'm really glad to see the Deinosuchus as the apex predator of rivers, and rivers specifically. Now, when they start doing the ocean biome and the coastal biome to match that adjacent to it, I would love to see a bigger, scarier ocean dinosaur or reptile, something massive, right? Like a plesiosaur or otherwise. But as far as rivers go, I'm very okay with the Deinosuchus kind of being the apex. Speaking of apex, you guys see that? There's one, I believe. False alarm. I just looked over my mic and no, that's just a log. So over there you can see the apex predator of a log. False alarm. But yeah, guys, I'm okay with the Dino being the largest thing in the rivers. It makes sense. Like nothing's really that scary in a river besides a crocodile, right? Even long time ago. Crocodiles, they get huge, they patrol it perfectly, they can go in and out because they're semi-aquatic, etc. I'm not semi-aquatic though, I'm gonna go up here. But yeah, so I guess for me, the answer would be, I would like to see a smaller predator inhabit the rivers, and I want to see a fish. I want to see basically a piranha, but like a really, really big one. Maybe you guys know of a specific species that you can jot down in the comments and let me know, and I'll look it up and I'll learn something, and it'll be pretty cool. I'll share it later in another episode and talking about it too. But yeah, I would basically want something that can get away from the Deinosuchuses, so be a lot faster than them, but still be a little bit of a threat to some of the other dinosaurs as they try to cross the river. Maybe something not as extremely dangerous as a Deinosuchus, right? Nothing's gonna grab them in one gulp and pull them underneath and drown them. But maybe something that can do quite a lot of damage and bleed damage and get a bite to eat off of them. With, grabbing some chunks as they go, kind of piranha style. So I would love to see that. Let me know what you guys would love to see here, specifically in the rivers. You can let me know what you want to see in the rivers too, but specifically my question is, what do you want to see inhabit the rivers alongside Deinosuchus? Could also be a Sarco. Could just bring in both crocs. Why not? Croc and gator. Go for it. Okay, well, after our long walk on the beach, look at that long walk. You can see the whole route there. There is something going on in the water, which I don't want to deal with. But we need food, so I'm going to go up here real quick. A little bit of a spoiler, I guess, for tomorrow's video. Oh, there's carnage over there in the trees, too. Anyway, spoilers for a little bit of a spoiler, at least, for tomorrow's video. The 5 good growing locations for herbivores. Over here is actually one of the best locations that I know of. Basically, just below the Grand Arch, or the giant, the Rock Temple. I get those mixed up all the time. The Rock Temple, kind of by the storage box. This whole area and field just has a ton of plants all over the place. So yeah, there'll be one here, and I'll probably give oh, that was it. So it's this guy, and let's, here, I'll give a sniff, and you can probably see a few more off in the distance. Yeah, there's one. Oh, maybe not. Okay, well, not in this. Oh, there's a few off in that direction. Okay, but we're gonna eat this one. But yeah, just trust me. There's if you roam the area, it's a rather large area, but if you roam it, you will always be able to find plants. And yeah, I definitely recommend it as a good spot. Okay, but now we're filled up. I am hearing a lot more players over here, so perhaps we will get some action here at the swamp. So let's go get back to our river run and get back at it. And back we are. The romantic beach walk late at night. Actually, go ahead and let's fill up on water here. Get that awesome volume change. Or let's just make it fully immersive. There we go. Fully immersed. There you go. Okay. Enough of that. So it actually sounds like, let's see. Utahs are barking. Let's stop and listen for a second. Oh, are you gonna shut up now that I wanted to stop, Utahs? You've been barking for the past 2 minutes. Wow, okay. Well, I was gonna say one sounds like over here. I'll point with the Hypsi. One sounded like it was coming from over there, which is basically Pocket Pool, to be honest. And the other one was coming from over here, which sounds like those other Utahs we saw back at that little field entering the Destal Cave, right? The jungle gully. And that is a Pteranodon right above me. But really not too worried about the Pteranodons. It's very difficult for a Pteranodon to get a hit on a Hypsi. I have done it, however. In fact, here, I will roll that clip because I was pretty proud of this. I was playing with my buddy R-Dabs too, and we were getting some footage for one of my videos, and this happened. Check it out. Oh, dude, there's a Hypsi down below us. There's food going in. This rarely happens. Came across the wrong Pteranodon, mister. Here you go. This guy doesn't expect me to be able to hit him.
In the bushes there.
Dude, I hit him.
You got him?
I hit him once. Oh. He got out, dude. He ran to this forest. That's awesome that I forced him in there. I feel like he was like, damn, he actually hit me. I gotta get out of here. There's a corpse he had, though, so we can go land and top off. Like, we just won that corpse. Right here. Oh, there's a Utah. There's a Utah.
The other guys.
Oh, man, there's a Utah. Run away. That's not safe. Sketch. Pretty good, yeah. I was pretty proud of myself. I was stoked when that happened. Yeah, it kind of came out of left field, and I was just like, I need to go get him. Also, these hitches are getting real bad, guys. If you've been a long time viewer of my channel, I think you've noticed the hitches starting to get a little bit worse and worse. I gotta work on I gotta get a hard drive, basically. I gotta work on a lot more memory space. But it costs money, takes time, we'll get there. Stick with me. I appreciate everything you guys do for me watching these videos and enjoying it. It means a lot. I do want to get the best footage possible, and we'll definitely be looking into that hard drive, so we don't have... Oh, that's a fish. Look at this. That's a bait. That is a bait for sure. 100%. 100%. Think we can spring the trap? Spring the trap. Let's go for it. Come on, Dino. Come at me. I know you're in there. Or maybe it's in there. Maybe Dino just snatched that little baby Utah and killed it, moved on with its life. Is it really not in there? Man, that is like the quintessential bait right there. Alright. Alright. Okay, coming up here is another one of those really popular spots in the map. This is basically the entrance to what Vanilla calls Delta Swamp West. What I call that damn swamp. Now, it's been a quiet night, so who knows what we'll see. But I usually see a few people hanging out here. It's got Utah rocks to hang out on. Pteranodons flock there too. I honestly see a lot of stegos out over here for whatever reason. Anyone gonna be here today? Question mark? Let's get a, wing. Hello, view. Oh, that was a fail of a jump. It's alright. Anyone here? Hello? This is so quiet. It's eerie, almost. Eerie night on Evrima. Well, actually, it's becoming morning, so I'm gonna clap. And boom. Check that out. Visuals back to normal. Look at that. Magic. Okay, well, we've made it to the dam, guys, so there isn't really a river to run anymore. I'm going to go check out the human building, show that off, because that's always fun to see. And then we'll continue along the northern side of the swamp here. And, yeah, I mean, hope for the best. I would love to see a few people, but it's cool. If not, we're vibing, we're hanging out. Hypsi's always fun. It was the point of this video to throw myself into some action, so I'm a little bitter. But, hey, maybe we'll try the Hypsi River Run challenge at another date and see if I can get him into more action. Alright, on to that human thing. Let's go check it out. So, guys, if I can't make an entertaining video as long as, or as far as meeting other people goes, and then, you know, getting into some scuffles and some skirmishes and running away, I can at least try to make this an informative video for you guys. So, I have done some videos on how to get to the human location, but here is a explanation from a little tiny Hypsi perspective. So this spot I hope is noticeable or memorable, and you guys can find it. This is Eastern Pteranodon Rocks. That's what I call it. Vilnona calls it the Swamp Rock, even though there's a swamp over there. There's a rock in the swamp over there, but I digress anyway. Anyway, there is a road that runs right there, kind of right above my head. So the easiest way to find this, guys, is to look for this rock complex and find that road. And then you'll come across to this lagoon. Now, this lagoon is isolated. There's no other part of... There's no other river or swamp that this connects to. It's its own quiet, isolated section of water. Well, if you go just into the woods from that area, from where we are here, you will very, very quickly bump into the human location. So I'll keep the clip running here. Let's hop over this. Boing, or hop over one, not both. And bam. There we go, just like that. So it is right next to this rock, which is pretty cool. Very easy to find. Now I'm gonna keep it a little bit quiet here, because I want to keep my ears open and see if anybody's actually here. But I think the hype for this building has died down a bit. We go through here. Graceful. Oh, not as graceful. And graceful. Now we have no stamina if we need to run away, but that's okay. No one hanging out? Anybody at all? Nope. Okay. Okay. Also, these guys. Now, these, a while ago, people were like, "Oh, they're guns," or they're you know, they're this and they're that. I don't think they're guns anymore. These look like some sort of beams to hold up stuff. Also, what is happening? Do you guys see that bump? Something actually out here? That was really weird. Whoa! Someone hiding back here? Come out. No? I don't know what I saw. You guys saw that too, right? It was like a graphical bump. Looked like the dirt moved. Anyway, I think those are just things used for the cots, to be honest. They're just beams for the cots, or something else, but likely the cots. Maybe the desk or something. But yeah, guys, that is it for this place. Again, I'm still kind of at a loss of how dangerously and eerily quiet it is. At least it is a F10. At least it's a gorgeous moment for our Hypsi. Nice morning. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, is that a Utah? Is that a player? Player. I'm like desperate at this point. Come here. Have an interaction with me. I'm all alone. Yeah. Alright. Sad day. At least it's gorgeous. Look at these sun rays. At least it's gorgeous. Oh, don't go in the river. Actually, we need to be on this side of the river. Alright, guys. Well, we've pretty much made it. It's a brand new morning. It looks gorgeous. I would love to be right where this Hypsi is right now. That would feel amazing with the sun and the palm trees around you. Ah, gorgeous. So it's a beautiful day. Nice, happy ending for our Hypsi, or at least our second Hypsi. The first one didn't quite make it. Rip to that one. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this journey. I obviously have a little bit more to go here to get up to that river to really call it the end. But let's be real, it's been quiet. It's gonna be a fairly easy jog over there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, it was just something I kind of, I sat down, I was like, man, I just want to play the Isle, and I want to get another challenge going. What can I think of in, 5 minutes? And well, putting a Hypsi along all the rivers was an idea, and I think it went over fairly well. I would love to see a lot more action. I'm shocked, honestly, that a dino didn't snap at us. Also, that's me running out of stamina there. Let's turn this back on. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, look at this bug. Interesting. It thinks I'm swimming right here. Ha! Interesting. Well, there's that. There's that little tidbit for you. Okay, guys, but yeah, it's been fun. It's been real. This Hypsi still thinks it can swim on mud. But that's going to be, with one final jump, victory here at the Eastern River. So I want to thank you all for watching once again. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. We also have a Discord. I'll leave that link in the description down below. And yeah, stay tuned. We've got some big plans coming for the channel. We're about to hit 2,000 subscribers. Check out my community post. I asked for some questions if you want to get involved in a Q&A there. I'm going to have a special where I answer all those and kind of let you guys get to know me a bit better, as well as get to know where the channel's heading, what it's going to strive to be, etc., all that jazz. But I hope you guys enjoyed just hanging out with me, vibing here as this little Hypsi, doing something stupid like running along the river. I had fun, even though it could have been a little bit more fun. But it was good. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or gorgeous morning like this Hypsi is enjoying. But until next time, guys, take it easy.